The Holga is a camera first manufactured in China in 1981, made almost entirely of plastic. Some even have plastic lenses. It was an invention intended for the Chinese consumer as a low-budget, everyday kind of camera for capturing family photos and portraits, but has since gathered a cult following. The earliest models of the Holga camera used a 120 medium format film, a popular film format at the time. It shoots 16 frames at 6 by 4.5 centimeters or 12 frames at 6 by 6 centimeters. The cameras come with different masks to shoot the different formats. This is a simple, cheap camera with a plastic low-contrast lens that produces soft, often blurry images with edge vignetting and uncontrollable light leaks. The low-fidelity aesthetic of Holga images attract many photographers. It reinforces the filmness of the image. In the face of the severely precise focus of digital images, Holga cameras offer a softer alternative that embraces spontaneity and chance as aspects of the image-making process. These are the very same aesthetics that skyrocketed this camera's popularity. Most Holga cameras use a 60mm lens with two aperture settings, f8 and f11. The first identified as a sunny setting and the second as a cloudy setting. A switch to choose between the two, a fixed 1/100th shutter speed, approximately. It is a viewfinder camera, which means the lens and the viewfinder do not match. The viewfinder is simply a window through the body of the camera, while the lens is quite separate. Often what you see through the viewfinder is different from what the lens captures. There's a red window on the back of the camera that allows you to see the frame number of the current exposure and aids you in advancing the film for the next frame. A Holga has 4 focus marks on the lens so that you can see the setting that most resembles your shooting situation. The first mark, a drawing of a guy, focuses the lens at 3 feet or 1 meter. The second mark, a drawing of a family, focuses the lens at 6 feet or 2 meters. The third mark, a drawing of a group of people, focuses the lens at 18 feet or 6 meters. The fourth mark, a drawing of mountains, focuses the lens at 30 feet or 10 meters to infinity. Set the lens to the situation closest to yours and shoot away, or choose anything in between if you're feeling a bit adventurous. Modifications to the interior of the camera, removing the frame mask, allow for even more imprecise light capture by allowing light to fall across the edges of the film, including the film name and the frame numbers. Holga cameras are also built in a way that allows for light to leak in. Simply put, a Holga leaks light from all over. The film counter window, the metal clamps that hold the back, the camera edges, and even the inside of the camera is a shiny black finishing, causing unwanted light to bounce back all over the place. If you like light leaks, you're in for a treat. If, however, you prefer to cut down this effect, you will need to tape the camera along the edges, the metal clamps, and the film counter window. Holga cameras typically use 120 size film. This is also called medium format and creates a 6 cm by 6 cm negative. 120 film is built differently than the more familiar 35mm film. Whereas 35mm film is contained within a metal canister, 120 film is wrapped tightly with a long piece of paper. There are no sprocket holes in 120 film, and you do not rewind the film. The film will load into processing tanks and reels normally, as the reels we use are adjustable to more than one film size. The volume of chemicals used needs to be increased to accommodate the increased size of the film in the tank. Also, the pre-wash step is important for 120 film, as it is treated with a special coating to prevent fogging due to the large image size. This coating washes off and turns the water blue. Follow the instructions for processing 120 film on the chart. You will find that it is nearly the same as with the 35mm film that we are used to.